All right, so super cool stretch to help with your lower back pain. I'm gonna talk through it as I go. So right now you can see me sitting on just both of my knees. I'm gonna go ahead and work on stretching the right hip. So what I'm gonna do, lean on both hands, get my knees close to the wall as I can. If you can't get it all the way to the wall, don't worry about it. In this case, I can, so I will. However, what you need to make sure you do is keep the heel behind the butt. Many of us are gonna think this stretch looks just like the couch stretch or the wall stretch, as we call it now. It does, but there's gonna be a bit of a modification we don't want to miss. So from now, I'm gonna step with my foot out. However, I'm gonna make sure my foot travels out a bit farther. Sometimes I like to take my shoe off so my foot can slide easier out, but I want a wider base in between both my legs here. What this allows me to do is it allows me to start with my hand on the ground and really kind of push my right hip forward. From here, you just want to focus on your diaphragm breathing and not try to tense up. And a lot of times what I like to try to do is kind of lift my body as if there was a string pulling me this way so I can get a little bit of traction in between that hip. Because the iliacus, which we're trying to stretch here, is going from the leg bone actually connecting directly next to the psoas major, our big hip flexor, but then it's coming through and it's attaching inside to our hip. So often this guy gets tight and this is the one that's really causing our lower back pain or that sacroiliac joint often on the other side to come out. So from here, as I really start to open up the hip, I'm able to move, kind of turn into this just like this. You notice that my foot is still behind my butt. And from here, I can use a foam roll. I've got the small rumble roller here, the Gator actually, because I like the size of it. And this allows me to kind of set a base with my hand and work again on really getting that traction. So again, lifting my body and core up and getting that separation between my hip and my torso. And from here, I'm able to kind of rotate myself this direction and really get the release of the hip. Again, trying to keep my foot hidden, as you cannot see it, behind my butt. And I'm just gonna continue with my breathing, as this is not a fun time, and focus just on all the little dark corners, I like to say, where I feel the stretch. So I can rotate my hip, I can push forward, I can go higher, I can angle the roll here to kind of allow me to get more torque to push and get a bit more traction. And I'm just gonna go ahead and try to hold this stretch for, I don't know, anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes. This is a bit of a painful one, but what you're gonna realize is when you're done, it feels really good. So if you can hold it a bit longer, that is perfect. So guys, make sure when you're done to do both sides. And if this video helped, definitely like it, share it, do whatever you want with it. And if you wanna not make sure you don't miss any others, if that's how you would say it, hit the subscribe button and nail that little bell wherever it is, because then you will be reminded when the new one comes out. Obviously, take a look at our other social medias, or my other social medias, at gtsgermany.com, Facebook, Instagram, basically everything. And if you are suffering from lower back pain, then definitely check out gtsgermany.com, the shop, because I have an awesome program that will really help just make it, bam, disappear in my favorite way without the drugs or anything like that. So take accountability, go on the website, get that program, and be awesome.